This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. They're going to the air on the first play. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking for a gap. It's Deal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense because the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Both teams are sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They'll try a pass here. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Receiver in motion now. Back to throw. It's Diaz. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Third down play for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He made the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year to really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football in this game.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And completion makes it second and short. Here comes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Deal. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Beavers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The back's got it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Back to pass. It's Diaz. Pulls it in. It's Parker. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And there's the handoff. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Snags it with throws. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback.
He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He'll be stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
To throw, it's Diaz. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
That's a smart decision by the quarterback, but curious why they didn't run it. 3rd and short. And you'd hope your guys up front can pave the way to pick up the first and keep this drive moving. Very curious what they'll do here on this 4th down.
4th down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass rush closing in. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's the tight end who grabs it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw. The catch is made. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Close to the tight end. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Makes it 2nd and 10. Back in motion now. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him. And they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. The sure hands. It's Deal. Gets some space around the 30. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Beavers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down. And the Beavers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal after that loss. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Diaz. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Odom. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So 1st down and 5 after the penalty. They go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made in space. Look out. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The red zone has been a real struggle so far for this offense. Now it's 2nd and goal. Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Looking to pass. It's Diaz. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Beavers will kick this deep, begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Back to throw. It's Diaz. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a game here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon State. The big tight end would not be denied. What
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Back out there. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Diaz. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. To the air, it's Diaz. With the catch, it's Parker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. I don't think he got in. The big guys up front just walling him off.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made over the middle. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. How many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving? This guy is a difficult matchup for anybody that they put on him today.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Offense back out on the field now. Dropping back, it's Diaz. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The receiver grabs him. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tackled there by the defense.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds for first down marker.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Scanning the field, it's Diaz. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Going for his running back. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. Tackle made to the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Rebels. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Diaz. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Here's the target, and it's complete. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets them up 1st down from the 31.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the...
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board. With under 3 minutes to go, it's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
It's obviously down 2. They'll go for the 2-point conversion and try to tie the score. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Motion now from the tight end. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Here he goes. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the Beavers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Catch made by the tight end. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game. So here we go. 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it. No problem. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And his 1st down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
This time it's complete. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They're going to scramble now. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this 4th down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the 4th quarter.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.